Everyone, welcome to TerraSpatial. In this video tutorial, I'll be showing you how to download basin, sub-basin and river shapefile using HydroSHEDS. So once you open your browser, just type in HydroSHEDS and hit the button search. Now you can see the first result, HydroSHEDS, and the official link is hydrosheds.org. So select the first link here. This is the official home page, and just come down and you can see the option explore the data. Select here and you can see a lot of data are available: hydrosheds, hydro atlas, hydro basins, hydro rivers, hydro lakes, hydro falls, hydro waste, likewise. So in this video tutorial we'll be seeing how to download hydro basins and hydro rivers. So hydro basin itself has the sub basins. So let me show you how to download the hydro basins. So just come down. You can see the products which are available over here. Now press the button hydro basins. So these are given in shape files as well as geodatabase. So you can see the global coverage of the basins. Come down. Here you can download the data. So you can see two options are available. So one, you can download the basins, and one is you can download the basins with the lakes. So here we are going to download only basins. So my study area comes in Asia, so I am going to select Asia and click download. So you can see here it has been started to download. Now let us go back, and you can see we have already started to download the hydro basins. Now we just see how to download the hydro rivers. Once again, press the button hydro rivers, and you can come down. You can see the rivers which has been spread across the globe. Now you can see, you can come down at the bottom. You can see data downloads. Here once again we are going to download for Asia. You can see the file format, it is available in geodatabase as well as it is available in shapefile as well. So I am going to select Asia, hit the button download. So both the files are started to download. It will be taking around 2 to 3 minutes for downloading. So you can see over here our basin file has been successfully downloaded and the river file is being downloaded. So let us wait to complete this file. So the file has been successfully downloaded. So let me open it in the file explorer. You can see two zip files are there. So I'm going to extract these files. So the files has been successfully extracted. Now we just get back to the ArcGIS. So you can see here the blank map has been opened. So let me add my data over here. So let us add the data. So you can see over here, these are the files. So these are the basin files. Let me add this. And now let me add the river file. So let us unselect all the files. Let us see one by one how it looks like. And now let me show you the river of my study. So this is the river. So this is the river which I am studying. So I am interested in this basin and sub-basin. So as you know, we have downloaded for the entire Asia. So the first level data, the first level basin is for entire Asia, and if you go down, you can see that it has been given for the separate regions, and it has been classed. This is the second class where you can see some more basins within the larger basin. So this was the previous one, and you can see the next one. So likewise, it gets on divided. You can see how much basins are available right now. It has just been divided from top to bottom. So let us go to the study area which we are interested in. So let me zoom into the river which I have brought in. So this is a river which I am interested in. So I need the river shapefile, as well as I need the basin and sub-basin files. Let me check it one by one, so that let us see in which basin and in which sub-basin it comes under. So now you can see here it is coming under an big basin. And you can see over here, and this is the sub-basin. I'll show you the basin file. So this is the basin file. So let me first export this file. I'm going to just click the shapefile and right click and select the button data and export data. So hit the button export data. Now I'm going to give it as basin. Save. Okay. Yes. So this river comes under this basin. So let me show you that. This river falls under this basin, and now I am going to find the sub basin. So let me do it. Now once again we need to go to the next level. So level 9. So where we can find the sub basins. So you can find the sub basins over here. So you can see the sub basins. There are around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sub basins are available. So now I need to export this sub basins. So go to the option selection and select by location. After selecting select by location, here in selection method, keep it as select features from, and select the high bus level 09. So that I have currently enabled right now, that you can see over here. Now the source layer will be the basin file. So you can see the basin file. This is the basin file. So that is the source file. So in the spatial selection method for the target layer, I have selected have this centroid in the source layer feature. You can select it appropriately based on your need. I'm just going to give apply and give go OK. Now you can see here the sub basins which is falling under this basins are being selected, that can be easily exported. So let me click on the sub basin file, data, export. So let me put it as sub basins. save. Okay. So now you could see the sub-basin file over here. So this is the sub-basin file, and you could see the river. So the river comes under this sub-basin. So that can be also exported easily. And you can see over here, I'm just opening the attribute table and show you the details which are available. You can see the area, sub-basin area, up area. These are the details which are available. So now let me remove this basin file, and you can see that this river comes in this sub-basin. So I need to export the sub-basin. Just select it, and once again click on the option sub-basins, data, export data. And hit the button save. Okay. And we have also got the sub-basin file, the area which you are interested in. So now let me bring the river file. So you can see the river over here, which we have downloaded from the HydroSHEDS. So we need to clip that file. So in order to clip this, go to the option geoprocessing, and here select the button clip. Our input file will be the hydro river. Our clip features will be nothing but the study sub-basin. Now let me start the process. So now you can see that the process has been completed, and we have got the, you can just see over here, we have got the river with streams, and we have got the sub-basin, and we have got the basin file as well. So likewise you can easily download the basin, sub-basin and river file from the HydroSHEDS. So you can see over here, HydroSHEDS database offers a suite of global digital data layers for hydrological, ecological research and application worldwide. Its various hydrographic data products includes catchment, boundaries, river networks, lakes at multiple resolution and scales. So these are also given freely, and these are processed from the SRTM data, and they are also working on the updated version, so that they will be launching in the year 2023. So currently they are giving this high resolution data for the region above 60° north and south. So let me open it and show it to you. So actually they are working in this data. So you can see over here the next generation of HydroSHEDS replacing the SRTM elevation model with DLR products. And you can see currently it is available for the region above 60° northern latitude. Sorry, it is currently available for the region above 60° northern latitude, and you can see for the rest of the world it will be completed in the year 2023. So that they are processing using the TAN-DEMX elevation data, which is having a native resolution of 12 meters. So if you have any doubts, please do ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching TerraSpatial. Please do subscribe the channel. Goodbye everyone.